Hi, my name is Koku with blackfilm.com, and I am here with the legendary Alfre Woodard, who stars in the new BET+ series, The Porter. Thank you for joining me.
I'm happy to join you, darling.
You know, any day is good when I get to speak to Miss Alfre Woodard, so this is going to be good for me. You done made my entire day. I don't even know what to do after this. But I want to talk about The Porter. It's an excellent series, and I'm so glad that I've been watching it. In The Porter, you play Faye, a local brothel owner in Saint Antoine, Montreal, who lives life on her own terms. How would you describe her?
Well, I would describe her as a free woman.
Mm-hmm.
In 1921, when women, even white women, weren't free, Faye and her sisters at the house are living their free life together.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I think she is a woman of joy. She's had deep tragedy in her life, and I'm a believer, Alfre, in deciding how you want to be. You don't necessarily, you may not control your circumstances, but you can control your reaction to them. And she takes a big reaction to her past as a church daughter and in an abusive marriage with a husband that is responsible for the death of her children, a fiery death of her children. What's she going to do with that? Well, maybe all the stuff I was taught at church about the shame of the body and the shame of intimacy, and the fact that a man, whether it's your daddy, your husband, or your lover, gets to tell you what to do. Maybe I'm having to turn my back on all that. And so the thing that she does hold and believe is the good news, is the gospel of love, is the gospel of acceptance, is the gospel that joy is can't be taken away from you. And so, she has fought her way back from that and given herself the life that she enjoys and deserves. I really like the relationship between Faye and Marlene, because Marlene is that upstanding, pulled together, purposeful young Black woman. And I think Faye, when she sees her, Faye knows that woman. If her life hadn't derailed, she would have been that woman. And so as a sister, she's kind of toying with Marlene when she comes there. And for Marlene, I think she's drawn to Faye because she recognizes a kindred spirit, but she is held by her mores. And so we see, as the course of that relationship goes on, there's a trade-off where they are getting from each other or experiencing with each other parts of themselves that they can't access alone.
Oh, that's an excellent way to put that. And it's so funny because I was really going to speak to that relationship, and much of this plot does revolve around the Porters, but there's a synergy within this community. Faye running the brothel, you have people that are running numbers, these bootleggers. I mean, there's all kinds of things going on, but it's a means to an end. But the thing that I don't think anybody would really realize, as you said, Faye has an investment in Marlene as a human being. And I didn't put it that way as you did, but you just really nailed it when you said she sees herself, and that's the woman who she would have been had her life went another way. But she's so instrumental in making sure that Marlene is able to go forth with her healthcare initiatives. It would not have happened any other way without Faye, and no one would have known that on the surface.
Right, right. And Faye's ability to experience love, intimate love, is changed by her relationship with Faye. The way she's got this special child and that she holds like this. I think when your idea of love is changed, it changes across the board, whether, along with intimate love, sexual love, it's familial love, it's love of friendship, love, collective love. So I think she deepens, not only just helping her shake her butt sometimes, but it deepens Marlene's, that's the thing that seems to be missing from her life, her beautiful life, is that love is a place of comfort and relaxation.
No, that's excellent. And I think that there's something to be said that when Marlene needed someone to look over her son, the immediate thought was to bring her son to Faye. It didn't matter, you know, where
Yeah.
it was, you know, but she knew that love, like you said, that kind of love would reside in her home and in her heart.
Which is also the most judgmental that we ever see Faye is when she shows up with the son. It's like,
like, where you gonna put him? but she knew why Marlene entrusted her with that, and that was the beautiful part about that, you know.
Yeah.
It's so interesting. I mean, what is it even like working with these actresses and actors? Some of these people are a little bit newer on the scene. Do they look and for you to impart wisdom, you know, given your accolades?
You know, that's not the kind of thing. That's not the way
you don't do that.
Life works. Nobody thinks of accolades. I mean, you have to ask them about stuff, but and you don't impart wisdom. As soon as somebody talks about some wisdom, it's like, you know, I got to take a coffee break. But so no, you just live. You live together. And I'm going to tell you something about an artist. An artist, they are young, but everybody is fully formed. We see it occasionally with a young actor, like I shouldn't start, like Journey was, like Anna Paquin was. You know, even when you're 9 years old, you already see that. But that's true, you know, when you come in at 20 or even 30, you're already what you are. You'll just have more days of being able to express that. And so, because, you know, Picasso didn't become a Picasso when he was 21. He was Picasso at 5. And, you know, probably making those same pictures. And thank goodness his art teacher didn't say, like, you know, Pablo, you know, you need to put the eyes on the front. This is an ugly lady. But so they were my colleagues. And the reason I joined them is because everybody involved was so good at their practice, the actors, so good at their craft, the designers. And, you know, I wanted to play with them. I wanted to be in the thing with them because I deserved to be in their company. I deserved to spend those days with them and create with them.
You know, I have to say this. I thank you for that, and then the way that you said it, because what I have found is that people that have longevity in their careers, you know, whatever that career is, there's always a level of humility. I mean, even just the way you said it, you're like, I'm not sitting here telling them what to do. You know, they can talk to me about anything. I mean, I find that a lot of people that have that type of career and the type of story that you have tend to be very accessible in that way. So thank you so much for being that kind of person and that kind of soul for people that can look up to you, even though you're like, come on now.
You can look across to me. I can tell you, don't put your finger in that light socket. I tell you that. Put that pipe down.
Exactly. The real, like, no, for real, put the pipe down.
And I'm gonna tell you, oh, speaking of something like this is off the subject, girls and boys, I know it looks cute to twerk. Y'all, what y'all gonna do with y'all's backs? We gonna have a nation of woo, honey.
There's some long-term arthritic complications down the way.
Just do a lot of yoga to offset it, but you know, it's like.
So twerking yoga, let's put that in the conversation. I know you have, I mean, you've got a pretty packed day. I don't want to take up too much of your time. Again, my name is Koku with blackfilm.com. And I got to say it again. I'm here with the Miss Legendary Alfre Woodard. She's not going to say it herself, so I'm going to say it for her. And we were here to talk about the new BET series, The Porter. It is such a great watch. And I've been telling everybody to watch it. Thank you.
Thank you, Koku.
Oh, no, I have. I'll do that. I'll do that.
Right,
thank you so much for your time. It's been great to speak to you.
You as well.
I didn't know I was going to laugh so much. Take care. Enjoy your day.
You as well.
If you want to see more content like this on blackfilm.com, make sure you like, subscribe, and ring that bell.